Okay, so this is the new HTC One. The first thing you notice about the device is the construction. So this is a single piece of aluminium here with a ceramic insert around, so we have a zero gap construction on the device. We've got a 4.7-inch Full HD display on here, and it's now running the new Sense 5 software on top of Android. One of the new features of the Sense 5 software is Blink Feed. What Blink Feed does is it brings together all of your feeds of your news, sport and weather all into one particular feed here. So when you tap on the menu button and click your topics and services, you have all of your options here. So news, entertainment, lifestyle, sport and technology. And you can come across and you can go a little bit deeper with things like business, design, politics, sport, travel. Or you can go the other way and you can choose your application. So for example, Facebook, Flickr, LinkedIn or Twitter, or even your work calendar into the device. What it then does is it pulls all of that information together into one feed, and it always has the latest at the very top. So it's very personal to you because you've decided what content you want to have on the device, and it's always fresh, it's always live, and it's always updating. One of the other new features that we've added is to do with the camera. So when I come into the camera, the new feature we have is called Zoe. So to switch Zoe on, I tap this button here, and then it tells me that Zoe is on. What Zoe does, instead of taking a single photo, when you tap the camera button, it actually takes a 3-second video clip. When I come back to review that clip, you can see it's playing as a video here. That then gives me the option to be able to tap and then slide through the 3-second video to select the frame that I want to save as my photo. The little mark here shows me when I actually press the camera button. So it has 3 seconds from after I press the camera button, but also it takes photos 1 second before I press the camera button. So I can come back to here and I can then actually see images from before when I press the camera button. What that gives us the ability to do is to install some really cool things in the gallery. So Zoe brings your gallery to life. Rather than just having static images, Zoe now actually brings your gallery completely to life. So when you come into your gallery, you start to see at the top here a Zoe highlight, which I'll explain a bit more in just a moment. Then as you flick through, you start to see your Zoe videos start to play in the gallery. So it brings your gallery to life. It's new and it's fresh. When you tap on the Zoe highlight at the top here, it will then play through all of the images and all of the videos. It will condense it and mix it together into a 30-second clip, and it will put a theme to music. So I can tap and I can change the theme if I want to. So I have a series of set themes on here which all look a little bit different, and they have different music as well and a different tempo to the change of the photos. So you can see here this is a completely different approach. And it's really cool because it just means you can bring everything together. You can take, I don't have to do any of this. This is all being done by the phone. I haven't done anything to do with this. This is just automatically done by the device. Zoe also allows us to do other features. So for example, if I come to the bottom one here, we have a really cool feature called Sequence Shot. So this is another Zoe that we have here. What I can then do is tap, edit, and then retouch, and I can then select Sequence Shot. What Sequence Shot will do is it will then pull out 5 images from that series of from that Zoe, and I can then start to tap and I can start to build my own photo from there. So I can then save that as one image rather than one single video, so I can have that entire sequence on one image. Very cool, very clever. As well as Zoe and Blink Feed, one of the other features we have is called Boom Sound. And Boom Sound is related to the 2 front-facing speakers. So we're the first of our kind to have 2 front-facing speakers on the device. What this means is instead of the speaker being on the back of the device or on the end, by having them on the front, it means that the audio is being projected straight towards you. So you don't have to cup your hand round to sort of get the audio round towards you. So you can click on any of these, and I can zip through on my track here, and it means I've got the audio coming straight towards me rather than having to shape it. We also have a very cool visualizer here that you can tap, and it will automatically start to visualize from the music, and then it will start to download the lyrics, and it will bring those in as well. So we have 2 amplifiers in the device. We have one amplifier for the headphone jack, which is also linked to the Beats audio that we have on the device, and then we have a second amplifier which is linked to the speakers and Boom Sound. And that's the HTC One.